Hey church, hey church. We let me get my earpiece back on here. We experienced that difficulty I was telling you what's going to happen here. YouTube seemed to put us put us down there for just a minute, but we're back up and going again, and we're going to see what we can do here. We hoping that we can get through this first part, and I'll see what's going on here. We'll get through this first part, and then I don't know when I'm gonna come back again, but I'll be back again. I'll be back sooner than later, and we'll do more. We'll do more. And I believe when they cut me off, I had said let's go to Ephesians, the fifth chapter, and then I was going to read the fifth verse, which tells us what happens when those evildoers do their thing. If Ephesians 5:5 says, "For this ye know that no whoremonger, no unclean person, no covetous man who is an idolater has any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God." Who is an idolater? And an idolater is one that has another God, a different God. You have no inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and His God. Let me talk to one of my nephews. We were in fellowship this weekend, and he was asking me. He was one of those that asked me to consider keeping the broadcast going, and I want to tell you, nephew, that blessed me. That you were encouraging me to keep the broadcast going. The Holy Spirit was talking to me about you, nephew. And listen, don't keep staring in the mirror of life, critiquing yourself. Just cast your stuff off on Jesus and go and do what you're supposed to do. And you know what? The love that you show, and the hospitality that you show, and the willingness to give that you do, those are things that Jesus loves. So that you can't get a hold on, give it to Jesus. He got a hold to it. He'll handle that. Don't sweat it. Don't be tripping, man. Don't be tripping. You all right? Don't be tripping. Just love God, man. Love yourself. Love God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your body. Love your neighbors like you love yourself. And you love on us, man. You loved on me when I was with you this past weekend. So just stay there, man. Stay there. Don't get frustrated. All right? Don't get frustrated. We all got things we're trying to cast off of us that we don't even like to see us doing. And we want to cast them things off of us. We'll cast them right on Jesus. And remind the devil he got no future. You got a future, nephew. I got a future. We're on our way to heaven with Jesus. Satan ain't got no future. He going to where hell is always his from eternity. And those that he tricked to go with him, like the brotherhood. Yeah. Oh, I said it. Yeah. So I ain't gonna. I may not call you fellas by name. I got a whole list of y'all, man. Ooh, I got a list of y'all that's trying to blend. You know, the yin and the yang. I got a list of you. And I don't know if the Holy Spirit's going to give me the opportunity to call you out. But if He do, I will. Strange thing. I was pastoring at a place, and a couple brought one of their relatives to me and said that the relative was being subjected to sexual abuse by family members. And after they laid out the whole thing, and the person they were talking about, she was there also, I called the police in. And I called the police in. I told the police why I called them because of the sexual abuse that this one was forced into by family members. And they did a quick check and found out that the family member that was supposed to be the leader of that whole group, I'm trying to be nice here, something be nice. The one that was in charge of this family said that they weren't pressing any charges against this other family member for using a family member, a minor, for sexual favors. That's what they were using her for. And so the police came back to me and they said there's nothing we can do because they won't press any charges. But he pulled me aside. He said, "Can I tell you something?" He said, "Yeah, you tell me something." He said, "We're not used to you all. I mean, the community that you're in, we're not used to you all calling us and telling us about this type of sexual abuse